for some more people to get ready to watch. Is anyone watching, Bella?
No.
No.
Yes,
that's
now we
okay.
have somebody.
We do. Who's watching?
Sophie House.
Hi, Sophie. Hello. And we have somebody watching on YouTube at the moment too. So whoever you are, big hellos to you. Comment below. Let me know who we've got watching today. And if they've got a special song they'd like me to sing, do let me know. Now, I'm not sure if you can see, but today's sound is currently with our lovely Gruffalo. I'm going to pop it there so you can see it all the way throughout. Today, we learnt the sound... this one just here. Let's try and pop it there so you can see it. So we learnt that sound, and we said that today we were going to do some arts and crafts all about that sound. So right at the end today, we are going to be crafting little finger foxes. And this one was made by my little girl, Elodie. That's why the hand is very, very little. So if you would like to craft along with me today, all you will need is a bit of white paper, some orange card, some scissors, a bit of white paint and a black felt tip pen. That's really all you need, and don't worry too much if you've missed that. You can watch how I do it and then do it yourself later. Right then. Let's start with the song we always begin with. Hello, everybody. Are you ready? Show me your waving hands. Well done, everybody. Off we go. Hello, everybody. It's time for us to sing. Hello, everybody. It's time for us to sing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Time for us to sing. Well done. And if you didn't already know, because just lately it's easy to forget, today is Monday, the first day of the week. Now, in the week, we have how many days? Do you remember? Well done. 7 days in the week. Do you know that just knowing that is going to get you some bonus points with your teachers when you go back to school? But here's the real challenge. Can you remember the order that they go in? Now, if you go into school and nursery knowing the order of your days of the week, your teacher is going to go and they're going to do a little happy dance. So we're going to spend all of our time every single day learning the order of the days of the week. Are you ready? Sing along with me. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday too. Every day's a happy day, every day's a magic day. Each day's a different day and every day is new. If you are new to watching me, that's a song that we sing every day to help us learn the order of the days of the week. Now, there are 7 days in the week: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday too. Let's sing it one more time to get it really into our heads. And grown-ups, I want you to test your little ones and see if they remember the order of the days of the week. And let me know, because I'll be super impressed if they do. Off we go. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday too. Every day's a happy day, every day's a magic day. Each day's a different day and every day is new. It's one of those tried and tested, but it's a great way to remember. And soon we'll start to sing the months in the year. Oh my goodness, your maths teachers are going to go, oh. Now, I have got lots and lots of hellos to say today. Our 2:30 session is all about song requests. So, big hellos to start with to Cecily, Lila and Archie, who've asked for The Music Man. So we're definitely going to sing that this afternoon. A big hello to Lucia, who's asked for 5 currant buns. A big hello to George, who's asked for Old MacDonald. And finally, another big hello to Cecily, who's also asked for 5 little ducks. My goodness, lots and lots of songs today. Big hellos over on Instagram to Kaio and Cameron, to, oh now Bella, I don't know if you've written this quite right. Can you write that one again for me? I don't want to get it wrong. And then we've got Lola and Imogen and Piper. Now, I did a post yesterday on my Instagram page asking for you to tell me where in the world you are all watching from. I really want to know. I know that lovely Isla is watching from France, and I know that lovely Joy watches from India with Tara. I know that we've got some children watching all the way over in Australia, and it really, really makes me so happy to know that so many of you are watching from all the way across the world and different places in the UK and Ireland too. It's fantastic. Now, let's sing Cecily's request. The Music Man. Are you ready, Gruffalo? I love this one. Bella always does this whenever I ask her to sing this one, because Bella's not keen on singing, but she's also a complete trooper, and she joins in to show you how to. So let's do a little practice. I am the music man. I come from far away and I can play.
What can you play?
Well done, Bella. So that's when you say, what can you play? As loudly as you can, and we all join in together. Are you ready? Do we all know? Oh, I can't wait. Oh, and Isla would like the Music Man too. Well, this is just for you as well. Here we go. I am the music man. I come from far away and I can play. What can you play? I play the piano. Pia, pia, piano, 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 pia, pia, piano, pia, piano. I am the music man. I come from far away and I can play. What can you play? I play the violin. Violin, 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 violin. Pia, pia, piano, 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 pia, pia, piano, pia, piano. I am the music man. I come from far away and I can play. What can you play? I play the saxophone. Saxophone, 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 saxophone. Violin, 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 violin. Pia, pia, piano, 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 pia, pia, piano, pia, piano. I am the music man. I come from far away and I can play. What can you play? I play the big bass drum. Ready? Big bass, big bass, big bass drum. Big bass drum, big bass drum. Big bass, big bass, big bass drum. Big bass drum. Saxophone, 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 saxophone. Violin, 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 violin. Pia, pia, piano, 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 pia, pia, piano, pia, piano. That one's definitely a favourite, and I get asked for it every day, which I have no problem with because I love it. Bella, on the other hand, is behind the camera going like this. Bella, you know you love it, really. Oh, dearie me. Bella, who else am I saying hello to today? Let me see. She's busy. Every time on Instagram you write a comment, she's there and she writes it down for me. Absolutely brilliant for a 10-year-old. Absolutely great. Actually, for a 30-year-old as well, I wouldn't be able to do it, Bella. A big hello to Jasmine. Hello, Finn. Hello, Safi. Hello from India and Camilla, and a big hello to Sukhmani and Preet, who would like the bun song. Well, don't worry, because we're going to be doing that. Is that next? Nearly next. Nearly. And I have been told so far that some of you are watching in Canada, some of you are watching in Belfast, and we've got lots of people watching everywhere. So tell me, where are you watching from? I'm so excited. It's amazing. Right then. Now, seeing as so many of you would like the current bun song, let's go for it. Let's sing it next. So Let's find those currant buns. And I'm also told that the Chantryland Nursery are also watching. So hello to you. I wonder if you'd like to join in with my currant bun song today. Let's count those buns onto our tray. Will you help me? Thank you so much. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 currant buns in a baker's shop. Now listen out, because I might just choose you to buy a currant bun today. Are you ready? Here we go. 5 currant buns in a baker's shop, round and fat with a cherry on top. Along came Isla with a penny one day, bought a currant bun and took it away. There you are, Isla. I hope you enjoy your currant bun today. Let's see how many we have left. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 currant buns in a baker's shop, round and fat with a cherry on top. Along came Lucia with a penny one day, bought a currant bun and took it away. There you are, Lucia. That one is for you. Enjoy. I hope it tastes great for you. Okay, then we have 1, 2, 3. 3 currant buns in a baker's shop, round and fat with a cherry on top. Along came Millie with a penny one day, bought a currant bun and took it away. Hello, Millie. Do you know, Millie, you're from Poole in Dorset. Do you want to know a secret? That's where we're from. So we must bump into each other lots. So that one, Millie, is just for you. And you know, you're close enough to come and get it. And now we have 1 and 2. 2 currant buns in a baker's shop, round and fat with a cherry on top. Along came Sebby with a penny one day, bought a currant bun and took it away. There you are, Sebby. That one is just for you. I wonder where you're from today. Now we just have 1. I wonder who this is for. 1 currant bun in a baker's shop, round and fat with a cherry on top. Along came Maisie with a penny one day, bought a currant bun and took it away. There you are, Maisie. There's your one for you. Are you going to share it with Louie and Julian today? Oh, you are? That's so kind. You're wonderfully kind. Right then. Let's sing our next song. Now, India has asked for You Are My Sunshine. And I love that song because I love the sun. It's yellow, one of my favourite colours, as you can probably tell from the yellow lemons on my dress. Here we go. Now, cozy up to somebody you love while we sing this one. That could be your grown-up or a dolly or a teddy. And let's show how much we all love each other by singing You Are My Sunshine. Here we go. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are grey. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. So don't take my sunshine away. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are grey. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. So don't take my sunshine away. Well done, everybody. I wonder what our next song is today. Oh, here it is. Old MacDonald. And this one is for our lovely George. Here we are. Let's see what Old MacDonald's got on that farm. Off we go. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a duck, E-I-E-I-O. with a quack, quack here and a quack, quack there. Here a quack, there a quack, everywhere a quack, quack. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a pig, E-I-E-I-O. With an oink, oink here and an oink, oink there. Here an oink, there an oink, everywhere an oink, oink. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a cat, E-I-E-I-O. With a meow, meow here and a meow, meow there. Here a meow, there a meow, everywhere a meow, meow. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a cow, E-I-E-I-O. With a moo here and a moo there. Here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo, moo. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Well done, everybody. Great job to you. Now, our next song is for Cecily, who's asked to sing 5 Little Ducks. So let's make that lovely lake that they all go swimming in. And now we need our little ducks. Will you help me call them? Little ducks. Or we might need to be a little bit louder than that. So on 3, let's call them again. 1, 2, 3. Little ducks. That's more like it. Here they are. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Great counting, everybody. And 5. 5 little ducks. Here we go. And if you don't have 5 little ducks, that's fine. You can use your hands to count along. Off we go. 5 little ducks went swimming one day over the hills and far away. Mummy duck said quack, 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 but only 4 little ducks came back. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 little ducks went swimming one day over the hills and far away. Mummy duck said quack, 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 but only 3 little ducks came back. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. What's Mummy duck going to say? 3 little ducks went swimming one day over the hills and far away. Mummy duck said quack, 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 but only 2 little ducks came back. 1, 2. 2 little ducks went swimming one day over the hills and far away. Mummy duck said quack, 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 but only 1 little duck came back. 1! Oh dear. 1 little duck went swimming one day over the hills and far away. Mummy duck said quack, 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 but no little ducks came swimming back. So, who did we have to send out to go and get those little ducks? Can you remember who we always send with his very big, bellowy voice? Who is it? You're right. Well done. Daddy Duck. So let's put our Daddy Duck hats on and our big deep voices, and here we go. Daddy Duck went swimming one day over the hills and far away. Daddy Duck said quack, 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 quack. And all 5 ducks came swimming back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well done, everybody. And good job for counting along with me today. Now, do I have Daddy Duck hair? I do. Oh my goodness. Well, then that must mean it's time to get started with our craft for the day. Now, our craft today is going to be all about making our very own little foxes. Now, fox starts with today's sound, which is Now, we can make just 1 fox, or if you're feeling particularly creative today, you could make a whole family finger foxes, just like this one. Now, before we start, I want you to make a promise. If you manage to make your own finger fox, I want you to take a picture of it and get your grown-up to send it to me so that I can celebrate all of your hard work. Right then, we had best get started with making our. Now I'm looking down into my pile of things that I need to make this, and do you know what I've realised is one of my little googly eyes that I've made today has gone missing. So I might have a one-eyed fox, and that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Right then. So to get started, this is what you need to do. You're going to take your orange card just like this, and you're going to draw around either your hand or somebody else's. So it doesn't have to be your hand, and it's absolutely fine if you need your grown-up to help draw around your hand. So don't worry either way. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my hand here, and hopefully you can see it. Put my hand there, and I'm going to draw around it with a pen. I did this earlier with a felt tip and I got pen all over my hand, so I'm going to use this today. So you're going to draw all the way around your hand, just like that. So if you draw around the hand that you don't write with, that will be much easier because then you can use the hand that you do write with to draw around the hand. And I never really worry about going all the way around because it's really tricky because my arm is in the way. So once I've left my little finger. Let's quickly go around that one just one more time. See, things aren't always perfect straight away, and that's fine. We just keep going. So there's my hand. Got very big hands, haven't I? This is going to be a giant fox. I wonder what size your fox is going to be. So I haven't gone all the way around because I had an arm in the way and it's just too tricky. So what I'm going to do is just fill in the back of my hand just like that. Then I'm going to grab my other piece of orange paper. Now you won't need another piece because most of you have got hands that will only fill up this area. So when I did Elodie's little fox, she only filled up that bit, and then I used the other bit of the paper to make the fox's head. But because my hands are so big, I've grabbed another piece of orange paper. So what I'm going to do now is, this time I think I will grab my felt tip because I want to show you how we draw the fox's head. So this is my piece of paper, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a sort of squashed rainbow, just like that. That's my squashed rainbow. Can you see that? So it's like a line, but a bit curvy, so like a squashed rainbow. Now that's my squashed rainbow, and now on the top of my rainbow, I'm going to draw the tops of a triangle. That's one triangle. Can you see it? And then I'm going to do another one. There's my other triangle. So you should have something that looks a little bit like a rainbow with two triangles on it. And now the next bit is we're going to find the middle of that, and we're going to do a little dot. You see, just there. I'm going to turn that dot into a black circle. So now we've got a squash rainbow, two triangles, and a little dot, just like that. And now I'm going to join that dot to my two triangles, just like so. There's one, and there's two. And that's going to be my fox's face. So that's ready. Now, Bella, I have lost one of my little eyes. Do you think you can make me another one really quickly?
Yeah.
There you go. There's the pen, and there's paper by the printer. It's very handy having a Bella. Right then, so the very next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut both of those things out. So if you are going to be using scissors, use them with a grown-up because scissors are sharp. We have to be really, really careful with them. But they're also really great for us to use because when we use scissors, we're actually building up our finger muscles, and that's what you need for writing. So using scissors, I wonder if you can see the shape as I cut it. Using scissors is really great for you if you're learning how to write. So we're doing lots and lots of open and close with our finger and our thumb. Now, something you might have noticed about me, I'm not sure whether you have or not, is that my fingers don't always work properly. So I've got something called rheumatoid arthritis. And what that means is that my fingers sometimes get a little bit poorly and they don't always work. And so using scissors actually really helps because it keeps my muscles strong in my hands. There we are. So can you see that my lovely hand is starting to get a really good shape? Well, my hand's going to be a lot bigger than yours is, and yours might be fiddly. So don't worry if you have to ask a grown-up to help you. Now, grown-ups, if you've got little ones that are too little to use scissors, one thing that you can always do instead of doing this is get some orange paint. And if you don't have orange paint, you can always mix yellow and red, and you can actually just do a handprint instead. So either way, you're going to end up with a really fantastic Mr. Fox. And do you know what? That's the story we're going to be reading today. I gave it away. Oh, sometimes it's good to give it away because then we can get all excited about reading it. Right then, there is my hand. And as you can see, it's starting to look a little bit more, well, kind of a little bit more foxy looking. Right then, so now we're going to cut out that lovely fox's head. See if you can see the shape. I'll do this. This one's a bit quicker because it's just like doing a triangle, really, with that lovely rainbow in the middle. How are you all doing? Grown-ups, how are your little ones doing with their crafts? I always wonder, now tell me, do you do your crafts along with me or do you watch them first and then do them? That's something I've always wondered because I can see you're all still there. There we go. And you need the scissors, Bella, don't you? So, there we have our fox's head and our fox's body. Now, eventually, the head is going to go here, sort of just like that. Now, yours are going to look a bit different to mine because your hands are going to be smaller. So you're probably going to make a better fox than I am. My fox looks a bit like a gangly orange man. But the next thing that we're going to do is going to make everything look a lot better. So the next thing is using our white paint. Now, if you don't have white paint, you can always use chalk, or if your grown-ups have got Tipp-Ex, you can use that too, although I wouldn't recommend it because it's very smelly. But we're using what we can at the moment because it's tricky to go to the shops. So I've got my white paint. You see my blob just there? And the first thing I'm going to do is paint the white onto my fox's tail. Now, if you've ever seen a fox, you'll notice they've got lovely bushy white tails. Can you see, just like this one? So we're going to take our paint, we're going to get a good splodge of it, just like that, and we're going to paint the end of our fox's tail. Now, because we're painting onto a darker colour, you'll probably need a few coats of this, so you might need to let it dry bit by bit. And I'm just going to splodge it on. The more splodgy, the better, because it makes it look really fluffy. So we're going to do a little bit onto the end of our fox's tail, like that. And then on my fox's face, foxes often have white bits on their cheeks. So we're going to take more of that paint before it drips onto the floor. And we're going to paint their cheeks just like this. All the way down to the nose, blob, 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 blob. And all the way down to the nose again. Let's take some more of that paint. And just like with the tail, it will probably need a few coats. But that's how we start to get that colour. And yours are going to be so much better than mine because you're not going to be rushing. So let's give that another little splodge right there. Splodge, splodge, splodge. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take the felt tip pen. Can I grab the felt tip again, please, Bella? Thank you so much. And we're going to make that lovely nose just a bit bigger. Just like that. Now, once those things are dry, you can then start the fun gluing bit. So your fox is going to need some lovely eyes to see out of. So, oh, thank you, Bella. Now, Bella, that...
Yeah, I mean, a tiny eye. One very, very small
Oh,
eye.
where's it gone? Where's the tiny eye gone? Oh, it's on the
there.
board. It's on the... Oh, I love being live. Okay, so now we've got our fox's head at the ready. I'm so in love with the fact that there are 9 people still watching on YouTube. That warms the cockles of my heart. So I'm going to grab my glue now for my fox's eyes. I'm going to put a blob here. Bloop, bloop, bloop. There's one there. Oh, goodness me. It would help if I opened it, wouldn't it? Let's get that glue ready. I never have much luck with the arts and crafts. I'm sure that you guys watch it mainly because it gives you some light comic relief in the afternoon. Oh, there we go. There's a little bit there and a little bit there. Now, do you want to know, Bella, lovely, lovely Bella has made me an eye to go with the one I've made, but they are slightly different sizes. So there's one little eye, and then because we are improvising, here is a teeny weeny little eye. So my fox looks like he has had a fun life. So then what we're going to do is we're going to take the glue and we're going to add it to this part of our fox's body, just opposite its tail. We're going to put a little bit of glue there, and then we can finally stick our lovely fox's head onto its body. Now, you can use googly eyes, but sadly we've run out, so we're improvising and making our own. And to do that, all we've done is used a felt tip pen and a white bit of paper. And I think that this fox looks like the friendliest little fox that you've ever seen. Now, what we're going to be doing is adding a little bit more white paint to his tail. I think Elodie's looks a lot better. But what we'll start to have soon is a little foxy family. So Elodie's made one, and now I've made one too. And when we go away again, Bella's going to make one, Connie's going to make one, and Daddy's going to make one. And I'll show you what they all look like when we've done them all. And I would love to see the little fox family that you make. So easy peasy. And if you don't have orange card, you can just use orange paint. But whatever you make today, I want to see it. So we're celebrating the sound today, and these are our foxes. And mine is possibly not as good as my 3-year-old's, but you know, I think that's a very unique looking fox, and that's all I can say. So that's our arts and crafts for today. Let's carry on singing. Now, before we sing our final 2 songs, does anybody have any more song requests for me today? Now, let's have a look on YouTube. We've done Music Man. Now, Lucia wants me to sing Shotgun by George Ezra. Oh, I love that song. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like snow. I need to learn the words to that. Do you know what, Lucia? I'm going to learn the words to that song, and I'm going to sing it just for you at 2:30. Right then, before we sing our final 2, let's read a page from our book, The Fantastic Mr. Fox by Roald Dahl. Okay, so sit comfortably. I'm just going to read the first bit to you all. And we'll read, actually, do you know what? We're going to read the chapter about Mr. Fox because we've just made one. Okay. On a hill above the valley, there was a wood. In the wood, there was a huge tree. Under the tree, there was a hole. In the hole lived Mr. Fox and Mrs. Fox and their 4 small foxes. Every evening, as soon as it got dark, Mr. Fox would say to Mrs. Fox, "Well, my darling, what shall it be this time? A plump chicken from Boggis, a duck or a goose from Bunce, or a nice turkey from Bean?" And when Mrs. Fox had told him what she wanted, Mr. Fox would creep down into the valley, into the darkness of night, and help himself. Boggis and Bunce and Bean knew very well what was going on, and it made them wild with rage. They were not men who liked to give anything away. Less still did they like anything to be stolen from them. So every night, each of them would take his shotgun and hide in the dark place somewhere on his own farm, hoping to catch the robber. But Mr. Fox was too clever for them. He always approached a farm with the wind blowing in his face, and this meant that if any man were lurking in the shadows ahead, the wind would carry the smell of that man to Mr. Fox's nose from far away. Thus, if Mr. Boggis was hiding behind his chicken house number 1, Mr. Fox would smell him out from 50 yards off and quickly change direction, heading for chicken house number 4 at the other end of the farm. Dang and blast that lousy beast, cried Boggis. I'd like to rip his guts out, said Bunce. He must be killed, cried Bean. But how, said Boggis. How on earth can we catch the blighter? Bean picked his nose delicately with a long finger. Ugh, I have a plan, he said. You've never had a decent plan yet, said Bunce. Be quiet and listen, said Bean. Tomorrow night we will hide just outside the hole where the fox lives. We will wait there until he comes out and then bang, bang, bang! Very clever, said Bunce. But first we shall have to find the hole. My dear Bunce, I've already found it, said the crafty Bean. It's up in the wood on the hill under a huge tree. That's where I'm leaving you today. Now, I wonder who's read this story before. It's called Fantastic Mr. Fox, and it's by a magical author called Roald Dahl, and he really, really is just a brilliant, brilliant author. And the illustrations are done by Quentin Blake, who does some fantastic pictures. Can you see them all? Absolutely wonderful. Oh, Gruffalo, are you all right? My goodness me. Gruffalo often likes to give me a big hug in the middle of the song time. Right then, let's have a go at singing some of our finishing songs. The first we're going to sing is our ABC. And I wonder if you can listen out for the letter name of our sound today. So this is the sound, but its letter name is F. So can you hear F in the alphabet? Here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABC. Next time, won't you sing with me? Well done, everybody. I've got some more hellos to say. A big hello to Safi, who would like to sing Hey Diddle Diddle. So here we go, just for you, little Safi. Hey Diddle Diddle. And make sure to give your mummy a big cuddle for me. Off we go. Hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle, the cow jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed to see such fun, and the dish ran away with the spoon. Hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle, the cow jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed to see such fun, and the dish ran away with the spoon. Well done, everybody. And now, before I have a chat with all your grown-ups, we're going to sing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Off we go. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Well done, everybody. Give yourselves a lollipop clap. Lolly, lolly, lollipop. Lolly, lolly, lollipop. Lolly, lolly, lollipop. Great job. I did a double whammy there. Absolutely fantastic. Now, grown-ups, I would love to take a moment to chat to you about a few of the things that I'm going to be doing between now and September to help your little ones. Now, lots of you have been worried about school readiness and children going back to school in September without having either completed nursery or completing reception or completing even year 1. So I'm going to be running a live Q&A at some point this week. So I just want your feedback. I want to know when is good for me to do it, whether it's better to do it in the day or in the evening. And then I'd also like your questions as well. So what I'll do is I'll put a story on my Instagram page in a moment about the school readiness Q&A. I'll do a few and it'll just be for me to kind of get your feedback about it. what I want to do in doing this is to help keep you all feeling really relaxed, really confident that you're all doing the right thing, and also just to help you feel really informed about hopefully knowing what your children will be going back to when they do eventually go back to school. Now, obviously, I don't have all the answers. I don't know when that will be. I also don't know whether the curriculum will stay the same. I'm sure there'll be some adjustments and changes. But what I do know is my experience as a teacher of what happens at the beginning of nursery, at the beginning of reception, at the beginning of year 1, and at the beginning of year 2, because I taught all of those age groups. And so pretty much whatever question you have for me, I should be able to answer. And if I can't answer it, I'll find somebody who can answer it for you. So what I'd like to know is whether that's something that you would find useful. So please let me know. Message me on my Instagram page. I also want to see all of those lovely foxes that you make today, so do make sure to say hello. It really does brighten my day when I hear from you. It's so, so wonderful, because at the moment what I see is a computer screen and a phone, and Bella peeking behind it. And it's really, really lovely to see what you guys get out of watching each day. So that's the first thing that I wanted to talk to you about grown-ups. I'm getting messages permanently all day long about the shop. People wanting to buy the t-shirts, people wanting to buy our song bags and our story bags, and also people wanting to buy, where are they? I keep putting them down, Bella. Do you know where the phonics cards have gone? They're somewhere.
Yeah, they're in the box.
They're in the box. This box? No, they're not there. But the phonics packs that we're making. So rest assured, our shop is currently being made. Here they are. I've got them just here. So we'll soon have these available, and you'll be able to buy them in packs or one at a time. I think we're going to be selling them at about £2 for a pack, and the pack will include 2 sheets of activities for your little one and 2 sheets of information, games and activities for you. And there'll be a pack per sound, so you'll be able to get them separately or as a whole pack. So there are 6 phases of the phonics that I'm currently teaching, so there'll be 6 packs. But they look like this. Our lovely illustrator, the most curious cat, draws all of the pictures. So I create the worksheets and she makes them look absolutely fantastic. So those will be available very, very soon. Do let me know if you would like to be first on the list to know when that's all out. And I'm so excited to be able to introduce the shop to you all with all of the lovely things that we are going to be selling. This is a prize, so if you'd like to win our t-shirt, our pack of arts and crafts, and a 15-minute Zoom party with me where I'll sing and read stories and play games, hop onto my Instagram page, enter the competition with the Gruffalo. So you'll see a picture on the grid with the Gruffalo. That's where all of the details for the competition are. You can enter as many times as you like, and if you're subscribed to the YouTube channel, The Enchanted Nanny, then you will instantly double your chances of winning. I think that's all of my notices today. It's been so lovely to see you all. Thank you for watching me. I will see you again tomorrow at 11 AM when our sound will be Cannot wait. It's going to be wonderful. Goodbye, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah.